And there it is, X200 Pro Mini from TridentZ without any additional cost. Let's unbox it. Let's see what's inside. And inside we will find, wow, it is tiny. I like it. Well, it's got mini. Well, let me turn down that brightness a little bit. It's a bit too bright. Well, that's the charger. Vivo Flash 90-watt charger. Well, there you go. 90 watt. Manual. USB cable. A to C cable. SIM card tool. And of course, a case, which is quite cool. Alright. You will also find a compatible converter. I'm in Europe, so I have a European one. But if you live in the UK or any other country with a different plug, you will get a correct plug in a box. Satisfaction. And there it is, and of course I'm very excited. It was such a cool color. And when we zoom in, we need a little bit light, then you will find a microphone, macro camera, telephoto, wide angle, and the main lens. Well, that's a periscope zoom right there. Super cool. Okay, let me go back. And the sides are flat, which feels very nice in the hand. Also, power button, volume button, 2 antennas at the top. Antennas at the left, more antennas, and at the bottom, well, SIM card tray, 2 microphones, 2 antennas, USB Type-C, and a speaker. There's a pre-installed plastic on the screen. Case. Well, it will embrace that green tint. Or is it blue? I think it's a bit of green. That nice tint. Anyway, it will protect the camera all around nicely. It will protect the screen all around, but a little bit more in the corners, which is super nice. And it feels awesome in the hand. Really awesome. Wow. Fingerprint sensor. It is quick. Wow. Such a smooth experience. And also, pre-installed Play Store, wallet, and Gboard. I already installed a couple of mine apps, but those are the default, and a couple of more. Going to the settings, we do have an update available, which is quite huge, 2.2 gigabyte, and that's the third update already. Well, because for you it's 1 second, for me it's maybe a whole day, maybe even 2. Well, 1 to be exact. Such a huge update for Android 15. But before we do that, let's go to the settings and about the device. Vivo X200 Pro Mini with the latest Dimensity 9400, 16 GB of RAM, 512 GB of storage, 50 GB of compressed storage, and Android 15. And when you hold a finger on it, it will engage. Very old, pretty cool game, but very old. Anyway, let's continue. And let's continue to a settings and to a display. Display brightness, of course, this device is extremely bright. Let me just put it down. Of course, we do have eye protection and all kinds of features like dark mode, but it will be too reflective for the camera. Portrait and many, many more. Screen reflections and screen resolution. 2614, which is maximum, which is super cool. HD or adaptive. I won't do adaptive. High resolution is what you need. And refresh rate, also adaptive, standard 60 or 120. 120 is the way to go. Of course, we do have always on display with, oh, I like this one. That is pretty cool. Can we do this one? To combine, to apply, what do I need to apply it? Oh, just apply it, yeah. That's it. Such a quick experience. Wow, we have so many always on display. So, wow, such a quality. Not sure if I want it as a wallpaper. It's like too bright. If we switch to something more fancy, there are many more. Look how cool they are. Oh, what is that? That is smooth. And many more. Let's stick with maybe a gold one. A gold one will be nice. Is it already installed? It is. All right. So maybe the camera. And the camera it is. Going to the camera, we do have a snapshot. We do have a landscape. We do have a portrait mode. And in the portrait mode, there's many more settings with a beauty mode and Zeiss bokeh. All right, but we need to go back to the front-facing camera and go back to the photo, which has a live photo. What does that mean? It means that you're basically taking a small video and taking a frame out from that video to have an always sharp photo. So something cool like the macro mode and telephoto. You can go all the way to 100x, but that's like too close to that subject. And if we hit the macro mode, then, okay, let's not cover lens with my finger. Check out the macro. That is just insane. The amount of details is amazing. Super cool. And also in the video, which we do have a macro and a wide angle lens, which is also nice. But anyway, let me show you some samples. By the way, in the menu, you can do that, in the gallery menu, which is not available in any other Android. How cool is that? And I do have a cool video. Okay, which one is it? This one? Check this out. All right, let me show you samples. This smartphone can record all the way to 4K 60 frames per second in the front-facing camera. Full length of my arm. There is no autofocus in the front-facing camera. What does that mean? It means there is no macro in it, so you cannot show anything in close-up. Well, exposure, it looks great. Well, with any other smartphone, background will be all white. This one is semi-decent. Look, it's blue. It's not white. Okay, a little bit white, but we're shooting directly to the sun. Come on. And I'm out of the frame, should compensate quickly. And it is compensating nicely. That's one of the best front-facing camera in any smartphone. But it doesn't have autofocus. And I think the beauty mode is always enabled. I could be wrong. Let's continue to a wide-angle lens. By the way, we cannot switch lenses during the recording in 4K 60. Wow, I mean we can from the wide angle to the telephoto, but from the front facing, like in the ultra, not really. We can pause and take a photo during the recording. And there's also a voice enchantment, but it's not loud anyway. So it's on at the moment. This is going to distort my audio. Can you hear the fountain? Really quick. Do you hear the fountain? Do you? And now, is that difference? Alright, let's continue. Continue to the wide-angle lens, and that's the waterfall, not a fountain. It's not a fountain, it's a waterfall. Colors. It's the only place in this city where some colors, well, outside. Ooh, a strong light blasting. That's the sun. It's not overexposing the sky, which is great. Video stabilization, and if you want to vlog from the smartphone, this is how it's going to look like. A vlogging style. Alright. Macro, is it available? Of course it is, and it's great. It's better than great. It's this amazing macro. Check this out. Some crazy macro, my friend. Switching to the main lens. This is how it's going to look like. Vlogging style, the bokeh effect behind me. And we can also test it on the plant. There you go. There you go. Wow. That is super nice. And it's time for the telephoto experience. And here we are with a beautiful place to do a telephoto experience. And with Mini, you can go all the way to 15x in 4K 60, 1.5, and that's the maximum resolution. Well, maximum telephoto. And with the photo, you can go all the way to 100, but 20x is okay. Everything above is like electronic zoom. So let's take a photo and AI. There you go. AI photos. By the way, photos, color accuracy, pretty accurate. I like it. Selfies, quite clean. And a difficult photo, I especially did that, and it came out really good. Okay, I think it's like 85% of the bigger brother. So it's not the same quality, but almost there. Almost. 85%, maybe even 90%. Something like that. About payments, and Google Payments works for me all the time, so no issues there. Of course, Google Play Store and 5G network. It works flawlessly, such a speed, such a great 5G experience. Let's see the settings for the no copyright sound. What do we have? Whoa, the amount of settings is kind of crazy. Before, super audio resolution. Super audio. Mobile, not sure what that is. The amount of features. Phone adaptation. AI customization. Listening experience. What? It is loud and it is in stereo, okay? It's just too loud. That's pretty good. Holy schmoly, so loud. You probably don't hear it because the microphone is directed to my voice, not to the front camera, but it is mind-blowing loud. It's one of the loudest smartphone I've heard. Battery, it's hard to say because I'm just testing and testing all the time. Look at my pattern. Look at my, it's like 4 hours, but I'm testing. The whole thing is super cool, extremely fast. Wait for the full review with benchmarks and everything. All the wallpapers, look at that. Look how fast everything works. Instant. This is instant exploration, I say. AI painting. There's tons of AI. Oh, what is that? I could take a photo and make me a cartoon behind the camera. I don't think you can do it behind the camera. Can it? Generating. How quick this will be. It's very difficult because I have a wire. Oh, it's going quickly. I have a wire on my face. And okay, let's see it. That's quite quick. That's the most powerful processor. Loading. What the? Really? That is just mind-blowing. I didn't expect that. Wow. I'm speechless. Wow. That was cool. Alright, so that's the Vivo for you, link in the description. And see you next video with a camera walkthrough and a full review.